No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Miami Hurricanes. Sports Time restated. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? At the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Never a doubt for this. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Flips it out to the back. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. And
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's knocked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He looks it in and makes the fair. it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. He's got it. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Ellington. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes.
Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ellington. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the...
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. What are you doing? We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Off the RPO, complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Moving away from pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now
and we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! And the stomping has commenced. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the